Imagine Big Bird Meets Santa Claus by Liza Alexander, illustrated by Tom Brannan. It's Christmas time and there's lots of excitement on Sesame Street. Today we're trimming the tree. This is my favorite ornament. It's a tiny Santa Claus with reindeer and sleigh. Golly, I sure would like to meet Santa. Wouldn't you? I wonder what Santa's doing right now. Imagine the blustery, cold North Pole. That's where Santa lives. Maybe at this very moment he's decorating his tree, or maybe he's hanging a Christmas wreath on his door. Imagine me at the North Pole. I could meet Santa Claus. He would invite me into his house. Santa would ask me to help him get ready for Christmas. Santa's workshop is downstairs. It's much bigger than it looks from the outside. In fact, it's enormous. Most of the workshop is way below the snowy ground. There are rooms for making every different kind of toy in the world. Santa shows me around. First, we visit the office. I say, "Hello, Mrs. Claus. Pleased to meet you." Mrs. Claus is in charge of Santa's mail, and you can just imagine what a big job that is. Elves help with the office work. They use fancy computers to keep track of which child has asked for what present. Mrs. Claus shows me a letter from Elmo. It's the letter that I helped Elmo write. He wants a doll for Christmas. Elmo loves dolls. Then Santa takes me to the workroom where they're making Elmo's present. Every year the elves make trillions of dolls and stuffed animals. Santa's elves are busy, busy, busy. Santa shows me a special doll, very handsome. He says, "Ho, ho, ho." The doll looks just like Santa. I laugh. Santa Claus sure is a jolly old fellow. In the next workroom, the elves are building wagons and bicycles and roller skates. Santa asks me to be a test driver. I strap on a new pair of roller skates and I'm off. Whee! It's the time to tidy up the wrapping room. I use a wagon to help the elves. This is the most beautiful trash I've ever seen. Oscar would be amazed. Next, I take a shiny new unicycle for a spin. I ride through the elves' bunk room and into the reindeer stable. The reindeer gave me some funny looks. They've probably never seen a bird on a unicycle before. Now I cycled into the gym. There's Santa. He exercises every day. Santa has to keep trim so that he can slide down chimneys. When Santa goes to when Santa goes to change, he lets me try on his Santa costume. Look at me, I'm Santa Bird, ho ho ho. Next, Santa takes me to the Claus's comfy sitting room. Mrs. Claus is taking a break. She offers us a snack. Don't mind if I do? Mrs. Claus asks me about Sesame Street. It's wonderful, I tell her. I have lots and lots of friends on Sesame Street, and my own cozy nest, and a dog named Barkley. As I say all this, I realize that I want to go home. I don't want to miss Christmas on Sesame Street. But how I am going to get there? Sesame Street seems far, far away. But it's silly of me to worry because there's no one nicer than Santa Claus. Even though Christmas is coming and Santa is so very busy, he offers to take me all the way home to Sesame Street. I thank Santa and Mrs. Claus for everything and say goodbye. Then around the world, Santa and I fly through the big starry night, reindeer and sleigh and all. So here I am back on Sesame Street. We've just about finished trimming the tree. Ho, ho, ho. I chuckled loudly. Big Bird, says Elmo, you sound just like Santa Claus. I know, I say, and this time I chuckle even louder. Merry Christmas, everyone. The end.